humanity. Putting truth in these lines while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. This for my brothers, I'ma pray we all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is going to send you a bill. Lock the door.
Professor Belly Mail, the Hood Postman. Who I'm here with today?
Half Pint Bruno.
Half Pint Bruno, man. Good to be here with you, sharing time and space, man. Let me get to this, man. Because I've been trying to get you on this camera for a minute, Half Pint.
That's right.
How did you get the name Half Pint Bruno?
My brother was well known. When I was 14, I wanted to run with the big guy, you know? So we started drinking and we started competing against other sets. And so I won. I had a half pint, a gin, and I won. They say, damn, boy, you tough. You know, so they named me Half Pint. My brother named Bitter Dog Bruno. So, you know, I tried to be like him and, you know, be known like him. And so that's where it started.
That's where it started. Raw Sweets, man. You Raw Sweets, little brother. Matter of fact, how old are you, Half Pint?
I just turned 67 yesterday. But I want to say this, I thank God for keeping me, and he get the glory for, you know, helping me to live to see another day.
There it is, man. I never knew that the name came from, well, I knew Bruno's name came from drinking that silver satin bitter lemon, right?
Right.
But I didn't know you got the half pint because you was putting
That's
away.
Right.
That's good. But okay, so where did you grow up at?
Compton, Watts, 103rd Anzac, Los Angeles, born and raised.
And what year, when you was in Watts, what year was that?
Just say 68.
68. And what year did you move to Compton?
About 72.
72, okay. So at what point did you start cripping? Did you pick up the cripping in Watts or did you pick it up in Compton? Compton. So did you know Mac Thomas in Watts when you was living in Watts?
No, I didn't know him at the time.
Okay. Who did you know in Watts?
Well, Head Huncho, Wayne Day, and on and on.
Okay. So
a lot of people, Ricky Battle, name different people. Big Joe Hunter.
And he was a bounty hunter, huh?
No, he was the Crip.
Okay. So at one point did you, when you moved to Compton in 72, where did you move to?
On 154.
154.
At the off Compton Boulevard.
That's right by the Compton Airport.
Right.
Okay. And so what led you guys, or did you follow Bruno to the Grandies, or was Bruno already in the Grandies? How did that work?
Well, he was already, you know, had a name and everything all over the wall, you know. Bitter Dog Bruno, CC. Put two K's together and, you know.
Two canes with the derby on top.
Right. The long earring hanging, khaki suit, water bead, croquet sash, name it. Huncho coats. And I said, man, everybody sharp, creased up, you know, the nice lady like Crip Connie, you know, on and on.
So, I mean, what was Connie like? Since you mentioned her, what was she like?
Well, too many ladies couldn't fade it back then. But I mean by faded, she had a hand. You know what I mean? And she used to keep certain ladies in check. And then she'd fight guys too. But I saw her knock a dude off the bike. I said, damn, she ain't no joke. You know what I mean? She was with it.
So who was her man at the time?
Well, Mac Thomas, different people.
Okay, so Mac Thomas him and Connie was together. Yeah, I remember that too. Matter of fact,
they stayed right next door, right across the street.
And that was over in the Richmond Forum.
Forum.
Yeah. Wow. So what was it about the Cripping, that style of Cripping, that you just wanted to be a part of it though, Half Pint?
Because everybody, you know, was unity back then. You know what I mean? We're like family. That's it. You know? Respect us, we're gonna respect you, but don't come tripping. You know what I mean? And that was the thing to do. We having fun, going to party, Long Beach Pint, downtown LA when they had the RTD bus. You know what I mean? The Watch Festival, and we were having a good time. You know?
What was it, how much was it to get on the bus back then to go downtown LA?
Well, I can remember it was a nickel. But most people paid $10, go to movie. With $1, you go to movie, 50 penny candy in your pocket, sold it, and still had some money left over.
Wow. Those are the good old days.
Right.
And how many Crips would be down there, downtown LA?
Boy, there's so many back then, it was just counting east side and west side. But it would be, name them, at least 60 from different sets, you know.
And how would that be, I mean, for people that was anti-Crip? I mean, did they have any room or leverage to be in that same movies?
It depend on, you know, whether the, you know, green light or red light to go or stop. You know, or unless you're a rebel boy and, you know, one of your young homies come down there with the madness, we go to the big homie or do what we had to do. But everybody wanted to enjoy themselves movie, you know what I mean? Have a good time.
Who was some of your favorite Crips back then?
Oh man, so many, man.
Give us some names.
Karate Man, Mr. Egg, Red Dog, Huncho, Took, and on. John Washington, Light Bulb, you know. There's so many, man.
And man, and you know, Karate Man is my brother-in-law.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's Donald
Right.
Richard. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, he's still doing good. He's cool.
That's
man.
a blessing.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
definitely.
God kept us.
I remember I was talking to Ant. He was telling me how he used to teach everybody karate.
That's right. Sure. I still got a couple of moves.
Still got a couple of moves?
That's right.
Man, I just heard you tell somebody, man, how did you break that down? Is it 12 months? How many months in a year?
Now, when a person get in your business, when you ain't talking to them, I ask them, hey, how many months in a year? And they gonna say 12. I say, now listen, if you spend 12 months out of 6 months out of the year minding your own business, and the other 6 months out of the year stand out of my business, the rest of the time, if you mind your business, you can run your own company with your business. So just stay out of mine. And you know, not only that, you know what I tell them? I say, you know what? The cheapest bill you could pay in life, like a light bill, gas bill, is paying attention because it costs you nothing to pay attention.
That's it. That's true. That's true. I'm glad you pointed that out.
I'm aesthetic, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm real with it.
Man. Doing Half Pint. I used to see you and Bruno, man. Y'all names used to be all up and down a line from everywhere. I remember the little grocery store back over here by the lumber yard off of Alameda.
That's right. Yeah, even on the police wall, courthouse wall, name it.
How did that work for you, writing on the police wall?
Well, we didn't care at the time. You know, we doing our thing. Now, we want to go back further, and the granny went in one way in, one way out, because it was a dead end. You don't have that blinker on, you come in there, you already know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I was familiar. You had to get a signal to get in the Grandies. You didn't have that signal, man. It was hard. It was hard pressed for you.
They had a hole in the gate you just run through. Or the police swoop, you know, go to Salt Rock and in the back and hide or whatever.
What was your relationship with Salty?
Man, we was good homies, you know, because we were back to back, you know. That was most of all my homies. We had to understand it. You know, because good positive energy brings good positive vibe back. You know, we all had our different. Not only that, back then when you get in a fight with somebody, ain't no just I won't, you know, bring a gun to the thing. Here, man, we fight, lose or win, respect each other, take their drink. You know, and we're going about a business.
In terms of today's Cripping, style of Cripping, and yesterday's from our era, how different is it?
Well, it's a big difference, man. Ain't really no comparison because it can't never be that. It's a new generation, technology and on. And some people try to just get that rep like we were doing back then. But we have more respect, more than, you know, dignity, integrity, even though we were doing the wrong thing. And we respect the elderly people, because certain things you do, the neighbor whoop your butt back then.
What was your relationship with Big Rebo?
Oh man, we've been in the pen together many years. He lived right next to me. You know what I mean? And we that was just my partner. Ace Coon Boom. That's what we called it back then.
Ace Coon Boom.
Right.
Man. What was that style of Crippin', man? Because I mean, you know, there was various styles. There was Matt Thomas style, there was Raymond
That's
style,
right.
there was Tookie style. But then everybody kind of developed their own style.
That's right. Everybody had their own thing. Right.
So when you and Big Rebo used to be together, what were some of the things y'all would engage in? What was y'all thing?
We used to drink, kick it, you know, buff iron together, just doing what we got to do to have fun.
That's something I don't see these kids doing. They don't buff iron, man.
Go to the park, football, name it. Just have fun with the lady and chill. Maxing and relaxing, like they say.
Half Pint, can you share some of your earliest experiences and influence in Crippin'?
Well, like I always try to tell these youngsters, no matter what you do, respect one another, keep your eyes on the main source guy, and just keep it real, and just be yourself. And whatever your mind and heart believe you can achieve, just stay strong. Just try to do the right thing. So back then it wasn't just do drive-by, just pop shooting kids and this and that. But it got wild now. But it's a new thing now. But I just lift them up and let them know education is key. Because no matter what you do, you're gonna have to deal with it. So just stay strong, hold on, and you're gonna make it through with God's help.
If you had to give it to somebody, Half Pint, who would you say, or who or what shaped your Crippin'?
Well, I give it to my brother, some of the big homies, and the way he taught me, certain things. I don't want to say too much, but I mean,
Right. How many years difference between you and Bruno?
We'll just say 2.
2. Okay. So he'd be 69.
9.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. If you could describe a typical day in those days when you was Crippin', and I mean, because I know back then we hung anywhere from 5 to 10 to 20 dudes at a time.
All the time. Right.
What was that typical day like for you?
Well, just, chilling with the homeboys, going to the movie, the pipe, or just riding and having fun, enjoying the day. Till somebody come in with the fanatic, and the foolishness. And it was totally different. We had to do what we had to do.
Was you had any confrontations? Was your confrontations with Puddin', Tam, a bartender?
Man, Shamrock, name it, man.
Shamrock?
All of them, man. Name it. Huh? So many.
There's so many, man.
But even right today, I'd have saved a lot of their life. I go different sets. For instance, like LNS, when I was in the county jail, 9500, but he used to come up there and there to sleep, because it was mainly all Crips there. And I know he had blood because he from Canada like me, but he was on the opposite side. He come in there and look at me, he start smiling because he already knew. I'm gonna keep it real and help him. I said, go to sleep, man. None of the homies gonna mess with you, and they didn't. So that's what I mean by help to save another person's life.
Right.
But God working mysterious way, He had you there right in the right moment.
Right. And I think that's something we have in Compton that a lot of communities don't have, because we're so closely knit and we're in proximity of one another. We know each other. We went to the same schools, elementaries, junior highs, and high schools.
And all that.
So we, regardless to what rag you put in your pocket, we still had that relationship.
Right. It's a different atmosphere.
Right. Man, I appreciate that, man. We're going to lock the door right there. We're going to come back. Put some in the mail. Have Pint Bruno lock the door.
And God bless.
Cali Finders, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shining. That's hard work, proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me, that's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can